Something isn't right here. Something's happened. What is going on? Ah! Uh, I've hijacked the stream. Oh yeah, I do have to share my screen. 1 second, I need to make sure that you guys can be heard. Oh, I got you.
Okay.
Not desktop audio, Discord.
I'm here.
Hello, everyone. Yes,
we are live.
We are live. Here, let me share my screen.
Okay. Thank you, because I can't see nothing.
Okay. So, audience, as you can see, not the usual setup. This is not the Cluckin Crew. As we do have a bit of a somber announcement to make. Would you like me to talk about it, Mike, or would you like to talk about it? Hello?
Hello, am I in? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, good deal. Yes, hello, everybody. As you can see, we some pretty big changes are happening with our little show here. Fact of the matter is, after today, we don't have a show.
Yes. The Cluckin Crew is going on an indefinite hiatus. Just a lot of things going on in real life that make it hard for us to really focus on the stream. I will be streaming on my channel on Wednesdays over on Twitch. Occasionally might hop on to the YouTube.
Well, let's be transparent about it.
Yeah.
Like let's not just, tell them what's happening. Like let's be real. Okay. There's been a lot of crap that's been going on in my personal life. For those who don't know, the majority of the time whenever we do the Cluckin Crew, it's ran through my OBS. I've been I run it through my computer, and for those who may not have noticed over the past month and a year, I think at this point, it's been really difficult for me to find a place to be able to do the live stream effectively. For those who don't know, I am a caretaker for my grandmother. She has Alzheimer's and dementia. I stay with her full time. It's been continually getting worse and worse and worse. And it's gotten to the point now where I can't even do the live stream at my own home. As a matter of fact, right now I'm doing this in my car. So yeah, that's kind of where I am right now. Now, for the longest time, my parents, God love them, they have allowed me to use their my old bedroom to do the podcast on Wednesday nights, but their health has also not been the best. And they go to bed a lot earlier than we run the show. Typically, they're in bed by 8, and our show starts at around 5:30, 6 o'clock, and goes till about 8:30, 9 o'clock, depending on how things are going. But the fact of the matter is, I have not had a place where I can effectively do the show and be myself, and people have noticed. I've gotten messages from people saying, you're not yourself. Like, what's going on? Like, why aren't you as funny as you used to be? Why aren't you as, upbeat as you? Like, there's been a lot going on. Mm-hmm. And I hate to be this guy. I hate to, I hate to do this, but the other part of it is, it's like the podcast has always meant to be a supplementary thing, right? It was meant to be something that we would do while we were, in between releases of cartoons. And we're not a podcast channel. That's not what we do here. Like, we are, we're an animation channel. Now, granted, it's, we haven't really been able to put out a lot of animations because it takes a long time. It takes a while. And unfortunately, it's just, it's not working. And not only that, but I'm not really the best right now. There's been a lot of crap going on. My mental health is, kind of taken a little bit of a nosedive. Now, granted, overall things have been, getting a lot better, right? I've been talking with people who make me really, really happy, and I've been spending more time with family. I've been going to the gym a little bit more, over the past couple of months, right? Probably from February to July, I was going to the gym every day. Late July, I threw my back out. So all of August, I was out of commission. In September, I've been slowly trying to get myself back to the gym, getting back to a steady, diet, trying to get there's been a lot of personal stuff going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, but there's a lot of pressure that you guys probably don't realize when it comes to putting on a show like this. A lot of it, my fault, right? We introduced the Kraken News segment as sort of a way to keep up to date with what's been going on with the animation world, right? About new movies coming out, or how movies did in box office, or, up to date stuff with different studios, or related deaths, and truth of the matter is the animation news sucks right now. It's nothing but AI, and it's just really depressing. And it's stuff I don't want to talk about with people. Like we're not in a good spot right now, and I am constantly trying to be this source of happiness for people, and trying to be a positive, upbeat guy about stuff. But I just can't anymore. I'm tired. I mean, and not only that, but when we do come on here, a lot of the time it's a pick on Mike fest, or it's a, look in the comments and there's, people spamming questions or emojis. And I get it. That's all part of the whole live stream, live chat podcast deal, right? But it's a lot.
Yeah.
I keep getting messages from people saying, quit, asking us to do super chats, or quit asking us to buy your merch. We're not doing it. We don't want your stuff. We're not buying anything. We want you to give the stuff to us for free. Okay, guess what? Like, no, that's not what we're doing. We've said it before on the show, and we'll say it over and over and over. And I guess I'm saying it for the last time for right now. Indie animation the animation industry in general is in trouble. We are in a lot of trouble. Not only that, but, just this past week, the UK was hit with this new Online Protection Act for kids. Yeah. And it's been devastating a crap ton of channels, including ours. People aren't seeing our stuff. People aren't seeing anybody's stuff, right? I would say that if, the first thing that you would do is, if you're on YouTube right now, make sure that restrictive mode is turned off. So that way you can actually see all of the stuff that we put out, right? I don't know what's going on with the algorithm. To be honest with you, I've done a crap ton of research. I've been trying to figure out how to get more people watching our videos and watching our show. I've gone back and changed thumbnails. I've gone back and updated, the meta tags and all that other stuff. Been working on there's just a lot. And it's, thank God for the people who are sharing the stuff consistently. Like, thank you to Kim Gonzalez and Julia Gonzalez and Alan Aguilar and Saberwing and Coffee Cat Dad and a bunch of people who share our work. Shay White, I know, retweets our stuff on Blue Sky. I see them all the time. Like, thank you to all the people who have been sharing whenever we go live and letting people know what we're doing. And like, God, like, thank you so much. I truly, there are so many of you who tune in every week and are positive and wonderful and just really uplifting. And you guys are truly the best. There's a few of you, though, really get under my skin, and I think you know it. And you know, we've been on the stream, and there'll be people who are like, "Well, I'm bored. Bye." I'm like, I don't need to hear that you're bored. Like, just go gracefully. Like, you don't understand like how much pressure it is for us to try and keep you guys entertained for free, by the way, and you know, put on a good show and deal with all the other crap that we're dealing with in our own personal lives. We don't need you guys, you know, the self-entitled people, letting us know that you don't like the show. You don't like it, you don't got to watch. So there's that. But for the rest of you who tune in every week and are just wonderful human beings, amazing people who tune in, and don't spam in the comments. Actually ask us questions. And I can't see the chat right now because I'm not in front of my computer. I know Elias is, but we're having issues with OBS today, so I don't know.
No, I can see the chat. I'm not going to really be bringing up chat because, you know, you're talking and I want you to be able to finish what you're saying. But so, I guess for the final time, would you like to say hi to all the people in the chat? Or at least final for now. But we have Alan Aguilar, we've got Bob, we've got Shay White, we've got Clown Man, Julia Kimberly, Lennon Velez, MB Thomas, what's up?
Malcolm!
Malcolm! What's up, man? We've got Mabook, we've got Robotic Pastries, Saberwing, Super Bendy's World, The Coffee Cat Dad, and Toddly YT. How's it going, everybody?
Good to see you. And here's the thing too, right? Like, if you're just discovering us for the first time, I'm so sorry. Like, this must suck for you as well, especially for all the longtime viewers who look forward to us every Wednesday night to come on here and to be funny and to be entertaining. And you know, there's just the Cluckin Crew became way more than I wanted it to be in terms of just like there's fan lore and there's just a bunch of stuff that, you know, I feel like people have this preconceived notion of what Chucky Chicken is supposed to be, and it ain't it. You know, like, we have our own version of the show. We have our story. And now fan lore and all that stuff, that's cool, right? Love it. We appreciate all the support. We love the fan art. We love, you know, the fan scripts. We love, you know, but characters like Clarence, like, there's been so much Clarence love, and he is not even appeared in an episode of the show. He was only there in a teaser trailer, and you know, that was it. Like, it's a little frustrating that the one character that people gravitate to the most is a frickin' throwaway character, is a lamp. And the only reason why is because he sounds like Winnie the Pooh. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little frustrating, especially since we've developed all these amazing characters, and we are continuing to develop the story, and we're continuing to develop the show. And like, I get it. Like, if you're just here for Clarence and you're just here for me to get chat on every week, like, maybe it's a good thing that we're going away, because I just can't do it. I can't continue to come on here, pour my heart and soul and show people what we're doing, and just get some of the stuff that we've been getting. It's not good for anyone's mental health, let alone mine. I know these guys and I are working really hard on the next cartoon. We also got a few other things that we're working on in our private life.
Yeah.
And not only that, but we changed the day of the pocket. We started on Thursdays at like 4 o'clock or something. I don't remember what time. It was like earlier in the day. And then we gradually moved to Wednesday because we were trying to get more people on board. And the people that we were trying to get on board aren't even a part of our project anymore. So there's a lot that we have to do on our end. We have to figure out.
Yeah.
First of all, I got to get in. I have to get my own place again. Like, I have to. I can't continue to do the show the way that I'm doing it. It's not healthy. It's not okay. I cannot continue to freak out every Wednesday night because I have to put on we have to put on a a live stream. And I have to put on a face, put on airs, and be funny. This was supposed to be just a casual thing. This was supposed to be a hang out with the fans, hang out with the crew. And unfortunately, back in the day when we had everybody come on, it was cool. But then we had a couple problem people come on and really make some issues for us. So we limited to just the three of us, right? Would I love to be able to have everyone else come back on the show? Absolutely, I would. But they all have lives. They all have stuff going on. And this time of the day typically isn't the best for them. And it sucks because I wish we could put them on. I wish we could have more people on the show. I've spoken to people about having them come on as guests, and it just never seems to work out the way that, we were planning it to be. So there's just a lot going on.
Yeah.
There's a lot happening. And I don't ever want to put out shoddy product. I don't want to put out a bad show, even if it's a live stream, even if it's just a little thing for you guys. And lately I've noticed in me, I haven't been up for it. It's not fun anymore. I'm not enjoying it. I'm not having a good time. Not to say that you guys don't make it fun, because you do. Not saying that you guys are, terrible fans, because you're not. You're beautiful fans, and we love you, and you're the reason why we have been continuing to do this for so long. But at the same token, it's like, I've had so many emails. I'm not going to out anybody, by the way. Like, I've handled it privately with some of these people. They've, unsubscribed. They've decided to go ahead and not support us anymore. And, good riddance to bad garbage, as far as I'm concerned. But I've had people write out to me and say, I really hate that you promote your product on the live stream every week, because number one, we don't have money for it. Number two, it's crappy product. And I'm just like, wow, okay. Thank you. Goodbye. And there's other people who have been, there's just a lot. Like, that's how we keep this going. Super chats is how we keep this going. Like, and it's not happening anymore. Never really had happened. We've done this for as long as we can, for, for the amount of time that we've been doing it. We'll come back eventually.
Yeah. For now, our hiatus, for anyone who's new in the chat, the Cluckin Crew is going on an indefinite hiatus. We are not sure if/when it will be coming back.
There's a lot of stuff that's got to happen. So,
yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's got to happen. It's likely not going to happen anytime within the next year.
Yeah,
so...
probably not until next summer, at the very latest.
Yeah, if that.
And yeah, and that's not to say that we won't do anything. Like, there won't be any action happening on this channel. Like, obviously, we're going to continue to upload stuff here. We're not going away entirely. Like, we're working on new episodes of the show. We're working, like, I'm going to see if we can get some smaller animations done, even if I got to do them myself and get them out there to people. I've got a couple of really fun ideas that I'd like to get animated and just kind of put on the channel just for grins and giggles, just because they've been sitting around in my brain for a long time. But the weekly hanging out with us every week, like we've used, like you've been able to, it's been fun for the most part. Like,
Idali Baez, the cartoon and merchandise are not going to be delayed. The cartoon is always in production, even outside of the streams. So all of the actual work that we're doing is still happening. It's just the live streams that are on hiatus for now.
And you know what? We may, to be honest with you, I've been tinkering around and thinking about just doing a a non-live version of the podcast and putting it out, just so we can talk about stuff and we can, whatever is going on in the world, or just like a little behind the, because I know people love the behind the scenes stuff, and quite honestly, more people watch the show after it goes live than while it's live anyway. Like I've noticed that. It's kind of weird. But that, there's a lot of pressure. I just can't do it. I can't. I'm not in a good headspace to continue to do this every week. And I feel bad because I feel like I'm letting you guys down. Every time I come in and I'm not 100% ready to go, or I'm not able to laugh as long and as loud and as hard as I normally am, and it sucks for me too, because I love doing this and I love making you folks laugh. I love making memories with you guys. I'm working on another laugh compilation right now that'll hopefully be out by either the end of this week or next week. And it just sucks because I love the Cluckin Crew podcast, but it's become something that I really don't want it to be. So it has to end for now.
Yeah.
A lot. And now here's the other thing too. Like, Elias has graciously accepted to take over the streaming. It may not be here on this channel. It'll be over on his channel.
Yeah,
so
and
if you're really...
it's likely just gonna be casual streaming. If you want to hang out with me and possibly Tino or Mike, you can come hang out with us on my channel,
Right.
Punchline Artist on Twitch, and you can find the link in the Chucky Chicken Discord and the Crew Streams channel.
Yeah.
And
I may pop on and do a live drawing stream or a live animation stream every now and then, just because I haven't done those in a while.
Mm-hmm.
But it just sucks because, again, I love you guys, and I'm gonna miss you guys, and we'll do stuff in the Discord, right? I'll do my best to try and do a monthly hangout with you guys in the Discord, and we'll announce it and we'll show off some really cool stuff. So if you're not a member of the Chucky Chicken Discord, make sure that you go head over there, become a member, and hang out and see the community for yourself. Do we have any comments? Do we have anything that people are saying, Elias? I want to answer any questions.
Mostly everyone's just, support Malcolm. Damn, sorry you had to deal with that, Mike. The Cluckin Crew podcast was a great way to let off some steam, but after Films of a Feather, it felt a bit forced. Copycat Dad, you're not letting us down, Mike. We want you to get your smile back. Yeah, a lot of just support, understanding, Mibook says, take all the time and rest you need, Michael, and Cluckin Crew, you guys truly deserve it after all the hard work you guys have done to entertain us. I wish you all the very best and see y'all around. So, Bob says, tell Mike that I hope things get better for him. Also, please tell him I'll keep following y'all no matter what happens to the channel. Like, don't worry about the channel itself, everybody. I must emphasize that the only change that's happening is that there won't be a live stream every week anymore.
We're not going away.
If you want to watch a live stream, you can watch my channel on Twitch. I'm probably just going to be gaming, occasionally art. Tino and Mike may or may not be there with me, depending on, the day, the week, whatever. And,
you've been real quiet.
Saberwing says, if you ever need a sounding board to unload on, I'd be happy to listen on Discord.
Oh, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you very, very much. That means a lot. Again, I do want to
Toddley YT says, also something I want to mention is that it's stupid that people keep hating the fact you're trying to sell merch. That's how you make money. Literally, yes. If you don't like the fact that we're trying to sell our merch so that we can keep making our product, just go somewhere else. Just don't watch it. Don't interact with it if it bothers you that much. You are free to just not interact with us at all. That's fine.
For real.
Like, you are totally allowed to not like things and get annoyed that we want to make a living, but we don't need to hear about it. That is a you problem if you don't like that, because...
And you can just partake in a satchel of Richards as far as I'm concerned, because that just...
Yeah.
You know, I keep getting those, and I'm really tired of it. You know, there are people who will flock over to Shark Robot to go buy a freaking Vivzy Pop pin. Meanwhile, we can't even get a Chucky chicken shirt out without, you know, freaking a hassle.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you kidding me? Like, for God's sake.
Well, to be fair, we do only have, like, a little less than 4,000 subscribers.
This is true, and maybe that was the problem too. Like, maybe we started this whole thing early.
I think we did, but it's also one of those things where we kind of it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't sort of thing. Because regardless of our size, we need something to be able to try and make money, right? So if we don't have merch, then it's just kind of like, oh, well, you're not doing anything to try and earn money for the people on your crew.
And it's really frustrating because I'll put out a post, like we put out our Halloween merch yesterday.
Yeah.
Right. And we're getting comments like, "This is great. Too bad I'm broke." It's like, "Wow, this is wonderful. I can't afford it." And it's like, we lowered our prices to as low as we could go, and then it's like, I only have cash.
Yeah, and on that note, I understand, because listen, times are really tough right now for everybody. So
I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad.
And especially like for other Canadian fans, because like that's one of the reasons I don't buy the merch, is because it is basically like twice the price for me. Just want to read this from the book. For what it's worth, these Cluckin Crew streams were truly so much fun. It was nice getting to know the amazing members of the Cluckin Crew and the community too. I'm glad I was able to hop on when I did. Well, we're glad that you were here too. It's been so much fun doing these for as long as we've been able to. And I know that eventually, if we come back, it'll be bigger and better than ever, and it'll be a lot less of an actual show and more back to kind of our roots, where it was just kind of a chill hangout where, you know, maybe we'll talk about news, maybe we won't, maybe who knows what it'll be, but it'll be fun again, and we'll all be laughing and making cartoons. You know,
and having more people on the show too. Like, I think that really kind of, like, back in the day when we had Happy and you know, and Curry and you know, Malcolm was on, and we had a whole slew of people. And you know, we only did that because at the time we were you know, we were bringing on more guests. And you know, like, we had Mike Pollock on the show, we had Joanna Davidovich, whose birthday it was yesterday, by the way.
We've had the Sam...
Evan Temmer.
Samuel Oak.
Yeah.
I forget
Stuart Zagnet.
Stuart Zagnet.
We had Stuart Zagnet, and we had Kevin Temmer, who's the director of Amazing Digital Circus and Murder Drones. We've had so many amazing people on the show, and at the time, you know, we have people who unfortunately don't interview well, I think is the best way to put it.
Yeah, some of them have gone better than others, but we had James Lopez. That one, I think, was one of our best interviews.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite ones.
Yeah. That one was like just so intense because we were just on for like 3 hours with no breaks.
And it was about animation, and that was just like, that was, to me, so cool to be able to sit down with a Disney legend and just pick his brain. And we've had Brian Finley and Michael Gracia, and all of our pals have been on the show, and I miss that. I miss those days, but it's just not happening right now. It's we're getting into the end of summer. People are getting their kids.
People are getting ready to start getting holiday prep going. It's almost October, and then it's gonna be Thanksgiving, and then it's gonna be Christmas, and all of that. So,
and every time we try and do a Halloween stream, it just blows up in our face every single time. Like we've tried doing that storyboard game every time, and it doesn't do well. Like
I think it was fun the first time.
The first time we did it was cool, but I just remember that being a bit of a fiasco. But it all led to beautiful things anyway. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
The second one we had to demonetize. We had to delete because we just didn't feel comfortable with it.
Yeah.
And that led us to, unfortunately, having to get people off of the show and just kind of trimming and that was the problem, right? When we started eliminating people from the show and we started being a lot more controlling about it, that's when things really...
When we got too serious about it, that's when it started going downhill.
Well, yeah, but and that's the problem. I got too serious about it because it's been the only thing on the channel, right? At least, and that's the main crux of my issue.
Yeah.
We're not a podcast channel, right? We're an animation channel. We should be having more animated content coming out. We should be having more stuff about animation coming out, right? Hangout podcasts are cool. I may do a second channel, or we're gonna hop over to Elias's channel to hang out every once in a while. But we got work to do. We got stuff that we are gotta be hyper focused on for a little while. I got things that I have to take care of in my personal life. But I just want to say, while we are going on this hiatus, whether or not we come back, I want to say thank you.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you to all of you amazing people who gave us a chance and welcomed us into your home every week. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for the memories. Thank you for the laughs. Thank you for building the community that we have over on the Discord server. Thank you for just being amazing people and for being amazing fans. And we cannot do this without you. I'm not going to disappoint you guys by not being on my A game. And quite frankly, I've not been on my A game for the better part of a year. I know somebody said ever since Films of a Feather came out, driving me loony. And that's true. Like, a lot has happened since Driving Me Loony came out. I threw my back out, and we've been busy with other projects, and life kind of took a bit of a stumble on my end. But this too shall pass. It's not about, life isn't about riding out the storm. It's about learning how to dance in the rain.
Yeah.
And, this is just us kind of dancing in the rain, but it's also, when the lightning starts getting pretty bad, it's okay to go inside.
Yeah.
And,
and once the storm passes, there will be a rainbow at the end.
Yeah, and we'll be back,
Yeah.
And again,
even if it's not the same thing, even if it's not even the Cluckin Crew that we do as like a potential live show or whatever, like we'll be back. There will be a rainbow after the storm, and I guess for me, because I think that we've gone over everything, and I don't think we need to really bemoan the point much longer. I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday. I guess holidays. I will post my Twitch in the old
chat box.
In the old chat box. And potentially later today I might go live.
Yeah.
But for now, thank you everybody for all of the support that you've given us over the... How long have we been... we did the podcast for like, what, 2 years? 2.5 years?
Yeah, about 2.5 years. And I wanted us to get to episode 100 at least, but...
I suggested against it because it would have been 5 more weeks of just feeling terrible while doing it, and I don't think that's worth it.
Yeah. No, it's really not, unfortunately. And, you know, it's... Bigger things are coming down the line again. And here's the other cool thing, too, right? The podcast itself is not going away. Like, you can watch...
Yeah, all of the old podcasts are still going to be on the channel. You can watch all the old podcasts. Keep, like, posting, like, timestamps for little funny moments that you like.
Yeah, please.
Because we're still going to be making some little compilations from it, so... The Cluckin Crew isn't dead. It is merely
It's hibernating. It's going into hibernation.
It's going into a chrysalis to evolve and be reborn.
Yeah. So, and it is gonna take some time. Again, there are just some things that need to happen on our end. And in the meantime, while we're not here every week, you know, that doesn't mean that we won't pop up and do something every now and then for like Christmas or Halloween or whatever. If we have the time, we can get the people together, right? Yeah. It's just the weekly, that's honestly what it is. Just the constant weekly trying to come on here and do something every week is really frustrating. So, I think it would be, you know, who knows? As I think about it, you know, I'm just getting more and more ideas of what we can do to fix it. But I think for right now, the best thing to just say is do not expect us to come back anytime soon. However, while we are gone, Chucky Chicken is not going anywhere. He is still very much going to be here. We are still going to be active on the channel. We're going to continue to upload videos and shorts and speed draws and, you know, eventual cartoons when they come out, you know. We have a new SoundCloud mix album thanks to Mark Lavallo. He uploaded all the music that he's done for the show thus far.
Very epic. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Do you have post the link and then I'll post it in the chat.
Yeah. So Mark asked me the other day if I'm putting something on SoundCloud. Is it okay if I, you know, do you have album art? I'm like, no, but I can.
I can whip it up real quick.
No, exactly, and I did, and so that's what we got him. So hang on, I'm gonna post it right here.
Yeah.
There we go. It is under Mark Lavallo's, you know, personal SoundCloud thing.
But I mean, still, he's part of our Cluckin Crew.
He is a part of our, which is why we're.
And he's freaking epic at music. So check out all of his other stuff too.
Yes, please.
If you like Nintendo stuff, he does crazy remixes.
Not only that, but he, you know, go check out his channel because he does so much with Nintendo and all sorts of, you know, other crazy stuff. But Tino, do you got anything you want to say?
No, not really. I'm just very happy for all the streams we had, and well, that's it. I'm very grateful.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't know how to feel right now.
Yeah, it's a weird feeling.
I'm not good at emotions. I'm sorry.
It's okay. And poor Tino, this is the first time that he's hearing about it.
Oh, I updated him the other day. He was aware.
You did?
Yeah. Unless he forgot.
Okay.
No,
Did
I
you?
remember. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
It's just like weird.
It's
feeling.
just it's a weird feeling. We've been doing this for 2.5 years, like nearly. There's been a couple times where we took breaks, but this is going to be the
Right.
first actual proper hiatus. So
Yeah.
I know, and it sucks, right? But at the same token, it's like we gotta
yeah,
stop for a little while. I mean, it's just uh, is it the most lucrative time to do it? No, I mean the holiday season is obviously the most lucrative. But it doesn't matter. What matters is that we put out a good show and that people remember why they tuned in. It's not necessarily for the three of us. In a way, it is.
yeah.
But it's because of the chicken. Like it's because of the cartoons that we do, and we've been slacking. We did films. We did Driving Me Loony. Put that out there. It went really great for a week, and then it died. I mean, and again, a lot of it also isn't necessarily our fault. A lot of it has to do with just like changes at YouTube and
Mm-hmm.
um but I will say this, right? I've said it before and I'll say it one last time. Please share our stuff with people. Like it doesn't take a lot to hit that share button,
Yeah.
right? Let people know, like if you're in school, be like, hey, check this out. Like check out this new show that I'm doing. My nephew was very awesome. He says, I want your show to succeed. So I want to help you like make merch because I feel bad because no one's buying it. I'm like, oh buddy, I love him so much.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Like maybe it's just stuff that we got to do on our end, and we tried for 2.5 years, and in a lot of ways we succeeded. We got fans, we got people who love us, and now
We
we're
built
really
the
counting on
community,
you.
and
Yeah.
now we've built the foundation of our community, and it's up to all of us to help it
Hmm.
keep going strong. To be
Yeah.
able to spread the show, to build the community even
Hmm.
more, and
Hmm.
eventually
Yeah.
maybe the Cluckin Crew will make a return. But for now, it is what it is, and we must draw the curtain on this chapter. Meath.
Yeah. So, and obviously Elias is distracted with his cats right
He
now,
keeps
so he's trying
jumping
to.
up on me.
So he's trying to end this as quickly as he can, so he can take care of the cats. But
Yeah, you
it
can
is
see
what.
one of them in the tree. There she is.
Oh my goodness.
Cat cam.
There we go.
There you go.
Cat cam.
Oh, Mente.
Oh, no,
Baby girl.
Minty.
There we
she
go.
is.
So yeah. So like I said, we're not going away. We will be here. We just won't be as active as we are now, and it'll be a good thing. Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. But again, for the past, how many years that we've been doing this, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of our Cluckin Crew. Thank you for all the laughs, all the memories, everything that we've been able to do. Yeah, we had a couple bad eggs, but that's okay. The majority of you guys are wonderful little chickens, and we love you all. And for right now, it is so long, folks. We will be back, but not for a while. But
Yeah.
um, any final thoughts? Anything else you want to say? I know this is probably the shortest Cluckin Crew we've ever done, but
That's almost like 50 minutes. I think we've had shorter.
Okay.
But, yeah, I mean, if in the Discord you see people who are unaware of, like, what's going on, and they're pressing about it, please be polite. And I will be posting a proper text announcement uh, about the goings on.
Mm-hmm.
And I am so grateful to have been able to build this community with you guys and to be able to make people laugh and, you know,
Yeah.
like, as much as I have, you know, the whole bullying Mike thing was all fun and games. I do hope that you know it was all in jest. And if any of you fans were bullying Mike, it's no bueno, and I'm not. I don't do that. That's my job. Okay, it's my job.
I love you too, buddy. So, and you know, I got a few ribs in there every once in a while too. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's all good. But, Tino, you got any final thoughts you want to say?
No.
No.
I already gave my final thoughts. I was grateful. I said it.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fair.
All right, that is
I
fair.
don't know what else to say.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
want to send us off then for the final time?
I would be glad to. For the last time for the Cluckin Crew, I'm Michael Cook.
I'm Elias.
I'm Tina.
And from the bottom of all of our hearts, thanks for watching, folks.